Hello, RC friends. How are you all doing today? It's that time of the year where I get to decide what's going to be happening on the Orchard Raceway in 2025. Will the champ be the champ again for a second year running? I've got the RC Birds Draw Cup down here, and it is full of all of this year's runners. So let's get the camera over top, and we will see who's facing off against who this year on the Orchard Raceway. Right, overhead camera is up. This year we're going to do another round robin. So the cars are going to play off against each other in a head-to-head. At the end of each round, we will draw some new runners out of the cup, and they will run against each other again in the next round. And then the winners stay on, they go back in the cup again, we draw them again, and they play off. And right until we've got two left at the end, and whoever wins the Orchard Raceway for 2025. So it's all head-to-head content. You had a little preview of that in my DT04 versus DT02 run. They ran side by side. We're going to do one race around the track clockwise and one race around the track counterclockwise. You get a point if you win the race. So i.e. you finish your 10 laps. You get a point for the fastest lap. You could end up with both cars both receiving 2 points each, in which case, one lap, one shot, one time. Winner takes all. Sudden death. So should we see who's first out of the cup? So, the first car on the Orchard Raceway this year, or the first car drawn on the Orchard Raceway this year, is the DT04. Which you can't see because it's all blurry. What's going on with that? The DT04. I don't know why that's so blurry. Sorry, guys. So first up, rookie, DT04. Who is the DT04 going to be up against? It's going to be this one. It's going to be the TD4 Super Shot. What? You say? The what now? Well, I can show you in a OAG reveal that we have a TD4 that is done up to look like a super shot. How cool is that? So someone had done this on, or they put it for sale on eBay, and I couldn't resist because I love the hot shot. I love the super shot. I also love the TD4 and wanted one in the collection. And this was a great price. And it looks fantastic. So this is going to be going up against the DT04, which is going to be a great head-to-head with these two with the little roll cages. I will get them back out and we'll have a proper look at them in a minute on the bench. But I thought I'd show you that because you've not seen it before. If you want to see what that is in a bit more close-up, I do have a Patreon. There is some exclusive content on there. Head over to the Patreon link, which is down in the description, and you can take a look at that. And if you enjoy my content, you can subscribe. Right, onwards. The Terra Scorcher, another rookie for this season, is going to be going up against, dig deep, Dirk the Holiday Buggy. Oh my goodness gracious me. Lots of two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive head-to-heads coming out here. So the Terra Scorcher as a rookie has got the high caps on. It's all very, very neat. Dirk the Holiday Buggy is super hopped. Carbon chassis, the whole caboodle. So, yeah, let's see how Dirk gets on against the Terra Scorcher. It's going to be pretty interesting. Next up, DT03. 2022, finished second. 2024, finished second. 2 times runner-up on the Orchard Raceway. Orchard Raceway pedigree. That is such a great car. And that is going up against the TT02B. What a round one draw that one is. That is the 2022 champ against the 2022 runner-up. The 2024 third place against the 2024 second place in round one. We are going to lose a fantastic RC in the opening round. That is a heck of a draw. It ain't going to get more tastier than that, is it? It's not going to get any more tastier than that in the first round. What a draw that one is. Last season's champ, the Top Force Evo. Who's going out in the first round, I wonder? Let's take a look. Who is going up against the Top Force Evo? Oh dear. Paul Coughlin, I am sorry. The Falcon has drawn the Top Force Evo in round 1. What do you say about that one? Hey, right. Starting off on tier 2. Oh, we've got a bye. So whoever I draw out now gets a bye in the first round. So this is going to be important. Which car gets a free pass? The Hot Shot 2023's third place. The Hot Shot gets a free pass into round 2. What a lucky result that is for the Hot Shot. Next up, the DF03 4-wheel drive.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
She's not quite sure how to help me with that. Goes up against the DTO2 Sand Viper, a rookie for this season. You've all seen it out in the Orchard Raceway. It's had a little early drive. That thing goes out quite nicely. Can it beat out the DF03? Next up, the Frog. Everyone wanted to see that one, but unfortunately it's not happening. It's over here in the second half of the ladder. And that is going up against the TD2, 2022's third place buggy. That is good because we get to TD2 going into another round. Finally, the final 2 out for 2025. The Madcap Astute Hybrid goes up against the Thunder Dragon, the 2023 Orchard Raceway champion. Wow. What do you make of that? Well, I think we're looking at some pretty tasty draws in the first half of the stable. Maybe a tasty draw down the bottom section down here with the Thunder Dragon against the Madcap. So let's just go through a couple of these in a little bit more detail. So here is a head-to-head that I am personally looking forward to. The TD4 is not even a runner yet. I've still got to put a motor inside it and take it out for a little test rip. But that is going up against the new kid on the block, the DTO4, which needs its steering reassembling. What can I say about these two? Well, I don't know what to expect from this one other than people have told me that it will drive very, very nicely out on the Orchard Raceway, and this one has had some extra little bits and bobs put into it. This one, however, I have driven, and it drives really nicely. But I don't think it's going to drive nice enough to beat a 4-wheel drive. It handles nicely. It handles very, 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 very planted. But time will tell as to whether or not I can get a 2-wheel drive, a new 2-wheel drive, around quicker than a new 4-wheel drive. But that is a matchup that I am looking forward to finding out who wins. And if that last one wasn't tasty enough for you, it's 2022 all over again. It is the first place, the original Orchard Raceway champ against the runner-up. Now, a lot's gone on since then. This one's had new tyres and been back to the original tyres. It's still running the same drive chain that it was running to start with. But last season, it was actually beaten out by this thing, which is rocking a sport-tuned motor against this one's torque-tuned motor. And this one does have some nice staggers at the front and some nice new mini pins at the back. So, yeah, are we going to see the DTO3 representing in the second round, or are we going to see the former champ, the TTO2B, representing? What an absolute delight to get these two back out head-to-head on the track again for another showdown. And I am looking forward to this one. And this one's going to be a cracking battle as well. The 2023 Orchard Raceway champ, the Thunder Dragon, against all odds, which won, will go up against the Madcap Hybrid that I built, which I don't think we've seen the best of out on the Orchard Raceway at all yet. Now, I was thinking of retiring this one because I've now got a Super Astute to build. And I was thinking when that happens, this will probably retire to the shelf because it is very similar to the Super Astute. However, it is nice that it's going to get another go. And if, do you know what, if it wins the Orchard Raceway, it can never be retired. It'll always have to go out and run, much like this little fella over here. Which again, now we've got the Terra Scorch, you'd think, well, why do I need them both? Well, the thing is, this one has won the Orchard Raceway in 2023. So we've kind of got to let it go out and do its thing. So let's see who out of these two will survive. Will we see more than a few laps out of this? So there we go. We are ready to start getting everything ready for 2025. I've got a few little steering problems to fix on the DT04, which I'm going to get started on. I've also got to finish repairing the Falcon. I've got the TD4 to sort out the motor in and get the pinion sorted out. I've got a bit of work to do, but filming's not the start in reality, I think, for another couple of weeks. We've got a bit of time, but I just wanted to get you guys started to get excited about the possibility of lots of cars running out on the track in the not too distant future. I'm a slave to the weather, so we do have to hope the weather stays good, but as long as it does, you guys will see lots and lots and lots of RC content from the Orchard. Thanks for watching. I'm Craig. Check out the content soon on the Orchard Raceway. Bye for now.